Here's a psychology fact that's going to change how you see happiness. You've been chasing the wrong brain chemical your entire life. Most people are dopamine addicts and they don't even know it. Scrolling, snacking, shopping, constantly chasing the next hit of pleasure. But here's what nobody tells you. Dopamine isn't making you happy. It's making you hungry. And your brain has been confusing that hunger for actual fulfillment this whole time. But here's where it gets even worse. Dopamine is the seeking chemical. It feels good, but only for a second. Then it crashes. And what does your brain do? It seeks again. And that's why you can binge an entire series and still feel empty. That's why you can scroll for 2 hours and feel more anxious than when you started. You're not building happiness. You're building dependency. And the worst part? The more you feed it, the more you need. Your tolerance builds. What used to excite you now barely registers. So you need bigger hits, faster content, more intensity just to feel something. But here's the part that changes everything. Serotonin is different. Serotonin is the contentment chemical. It doesn't spike and crash like dopamine. It builds slowly. It stays. It actually makes you feel calm, stable, and satisfied. Dopamine screams more. Serotonin whispers enough. And most people never experience real serotonin because they're too busy feeding the dopamine monster. They've forgotten what it feels like to just be okay without needing the next thing. Here's the harsh truth. Every time you choose instant gratification over slow fulfillment, you're training your brain to reject contentment. You're literally rewiring yourself to need more stimulus just to feel baseline, okay? Your attention span shrinks. Your patience disappears. Real life starts feeling boring because it can't compete with the artificial intensity you've been mainlining into your brain. If that stings, good. It means you're finally paying attention to what your habits are actually doing to you. So here's the serotonin trick that actually works. Stop optimizing for excitement. Start optimizing for peace. Go for a walk without your phone. Sit in sunlight for 15 minutes. Have a real conversation where you actually listen. Cook a meal instead of ordering it. Finish something you started weeks ago. Exercise not for the body high, but for the mental clarity that comes after. These things sound boring compared to dopamine hits. That's the point. Your brain will resist at first because it's been trained to crave intensity, but serotonin builds when you do things that are slow, intentional, and real. It accumulates in the background while dopamine burns bright and fast. The people who seem genuinely happy, they're not chasing more. They're not constantly stimulated. They've learned to activate serotonin instead of burning out on dopamine. They've cracked the code that contentment beats excitement every single time. You can keep chasing the next hit and wonder why you're always exhausted. Or you can start building the kind of happiness that doesn't crash. Your brain's been lying to you about what it needs. Now you know the truth. What you do with it is up to you.